What is up, bros? With Josh here. In today's video, we're going over some ranked sprint gameplay, but mainly talking about an idea that I have and would love to get your guys' feedback. Now, I've talked about this in a past video about how we could maybe make ranked sprint better. It's one of my favorite game modes. I think it's one of the best things that World of Warships has added into this game, but I feel like they're really kind of not using this game mode to its full potential. What I mean by that is the longevity of it. It just kind of feels like rank sprint is the filler mode that they have, like, hey, let's do this. It originally wasn't even supposed to be a game mode. It was just supposed to test to see if divisions worked, and I think overall it's been very popular, and now it's kind of turning into a more of a permanent thing, if you will. We've seen it in multiple seasons now. I think this is like season 6 or 7 or something like that, and we're going to see more in the upcoming patch as well. And I'm kind of seeing this and thinking there's some good potential of a good game mode here, and what I mean by that is something that a long term. Now, there's a couple of things I know I'm going to talk about in this that are probably going to be like, oh man, another one of these, yada yada, but it's kind of the whole big picture. I think it's probably the easiest thing, and we've seen some stuff for, and that is kind of adding a, as World of Tanks has the frontline mode, their rank sprint would basically be the same. So my idea, and I would love to get your guys' feedback on what you think about this or what you'd like to add or whatnot, would be basically a monthly game mode. And with that monthly game mode, you would obviously, it would be the same week. Let's just pick the third week of each month. You'd play that, it would alternate a tier, it would maybe stay the same team makeup, either 6 people or 7 people depending, but it would be a different tier each month, and it would be a different setup each month, but the same rules still apply, where you could then obviously play with a division mate and, you know, go along with a friend and have some fun. Every month, though, there would be a normal league, and then there would be a prestige league, and with that, there would be basically the normal mode, where everyone plays together, and everyone goes and they rank out and they get rank 1, and then you're good to go. Once you have then ranked out and gotten to rank 1, you will then go into a separate league. And what I mean by that is that league will then continue to play. And so the minor rewards will stay the same. Let's say you get 10,000 coal or whatever, or maybe they would change up those rewards. But every time you rank up in the prestige league, so that's one thing too, is I always think about certain things about griefing. Instead of somebody just going in and ruining people's games and whatnot, I would hate to have that happen. So it would basically be a different setup of normal players going through the first time, and then people who have already ranked out playing against people who have already ranked out. Then every time you reach rank 1 again, you would then get some kind, we've seen it with normal rank mode, you'd see some kind of ranked token or some kind of resource. Yes, I know that's the part I kind of preface first, is yes, I'm talking about another resource you would potentially earn, and with that resource there would then be a store, kind of like the Research Bureau. And really, kind of the Research Bureau, yes, if you like it or not, I feel like it's had a lot of lost potential, and then this ranked sprint maybe store would be something that would be would be a nice filler of kind of the things I think the Research Bureau could have been. And what I mean by that is maybe some old permanent camos that aren't around more, maybe some old flags that came with special packages, maybe some just old stuff that isn't around anymore. Maybe even with enough of these points, enough of these ranked tokens, you could buy some steel. I mean, that's one of the main things I see a lot with this feedback, is people not having or not being able to get steel. For a lot of people can't rank out normally with the normal rank battles, and these are very different game modes. Rank battles and rank sprint are vastly different, and there's a lot of people that just can't rank out in normal rank. They, one, either aren't good enough, two, don't have the time, which is a big thing too. It takes a lot of time to rank out, a lot of games. A normal player is between 150 to 300 plus games in a normal season. Yes, you can do it faster, but this is some people's ranked mode. This is their actual ranked mode, and yes, we are farming in AFK right now. Please leave me alone. But this is the potential for something I think really, really cool. Yeah, and it's something that we've kind of also seen a bit of the foundation for. We've seen other systems where other ranked modes have these tokens, but one of the things would be to cap it at the season. So let's say you have a week-long or 10-day-long season, and then you can rank out the first time, you get the normal rewards, the 10,000 coal, and then you can rank out in the Prestige League up to 5 times, allowing for, let's say, 5 of these tokens earnable each month. And then after that, you can save up for permanent camos, or you can save up for maybe some coal or free XP or steel or things like that. You could save up for a lot of things. I think that would work. Or, you know, save up for potentially the Massachusetts Black. They had the kind of those for a while, the black versions of ships that were quite popular. There's a lot of things they could do. And also a lot of things that they can do by stuff that people still kind of want. Let it be a good cosmetic mode. Let it be a good scenario of getting some ships that aren't just these absolute monsters of ships like the Stalingrad, the Borgonia. Have them be ships that are available to everyone. I think that would be kind of cool, but have them be kind of ships that aren't anything crazy. And that's why I use the Tirpitz Black and Massachusetts Black, stuff like that as options, because they're just the normal kind of versions. Snake that kill. That's 2 on the board. But I think this game mode could have a lot of potential. Now, I don't know if, let's say, 1 week a month, or if it should be monthly. Maybe this is something you guys can let me know. For me, I love playing a ranked sprint, but it could be a lot of games to kind of get that, but it would be 100% optional, and it would be something you could bank up over time. Would a monthly thing be too much? Would bi-monthly be better? What would you guys think? I mean, you can rank out, I think, in ranked sprint in 13 games. That's obviously if you have a 100% win rate, which very few people will ever do, but it is possible. You could get it done in a night. You could take a couple days to do it, and you know, if you want to get a little bit of the rewards, I don't really care about these kind of tokens, you could then do something like that. But this is something I feel like could have a lot of promise and could be really cool, and could offer something that offers longevity to the game. That's the reason that the whole research bureau is a thing, is because they lacked kind of end game when it came to World of Warships. And I think everything in this game should kind of look almost for the long term. This game mode right now, 100% is just, to me, it looks like it's Wargaming's easy go-to filler mode. Like, hey, maybe there's not too much going on, you know, let's do a ranked sprint season, or, you know, yada yada, let's do this, or let's do that. Ranked sprint to me just feels like a filler. I feel like they could make it a good staple, because one, it's a really casual game mode. It's a fun game mode. It's a game mode that everybody can play, and there's not these big kind of skill walls or anything like that that kind of hold a lot of people, right? And you can just, and the best thing is you can literally play with your friend or a clanmate in a night and get done. That, I think, is the best part about ranked sprint, is it's a 1 day done and you're good to go. But I think for a lot of people, they want to keep playing this mode. I played this game mode on multiple accounts. I think it'd be cool to kind of reward people, because it'd be something to look forward to. Also, they could do something about making certain months where maybe there's a little bit of a dip in content. We've seen that a lot recently. Well, actually, we've seen a lot of content kind of stacked on top of each other, whether that be good or bad. But they could potentially do maybe double the points for a certain month, or, you know, there's endless things they could do with ranked sprint. I think ranked sprint is a complete, I wouldn't say waste, but I feel like there is so much potential that World of Warships isn't using for this game mode. I feel like this game mode is absolutely awesome, and I feel like this is something that really could work in the long run for making a good long-term game mode that this game really needs, and could be a lot of fun for basically everybody playing it. So I really kind of want you guys' feedback on this. Also, this was a pretty nasty game that we had in the Farragut. Ranked sprint, I usually do a couple accounts. I think we've done 2 so far. We'll probably do 2 more by the end of the season. Yes, I know I'm crazy, but this was a fun night. We always let people just pick the ships. We go next ship, and then we try not to double up, and we played a whole bunch of them. The Farragut was the one that obviously it's my pick for tier 6. I think it's so much fun. I think it's still so good. And people say that the torps aren't long range enough. Well, you just got to use islands and get into a good spot, and the torps are plenty good. And I'll show you why right here. Also, you saw a little earlier, we already have 5. There you go. So we're bringing this game back as well. And this actually ended up being a pretty monstrous game, and we're just going to finish this up and clean this up. But yeah, really kind of want you guys' feedback. I almost want to write up something for Wargaming and kind of say, hey, what do you think about this? Is this something that you guys are willing to do? Because I feel like this game is in dire need of things that are long-term. I feel like it's very much drag and drop predetermined assets, and with those, then you fill in the time, right? We have a 3-month window. Okay, we're going to do a ranked battle season, we're going to do a clan battle season, and then we're going to do a ranked sprint season. I feel like there is stuff like this is something this game really needs, and what I mean by that is things to look forward to over time. Especially with how Steel has kind of changed up how even clan battles works, because you had to play multiple seasons, and when you play multiple seasons of clan battles, you get the Stalingrad flag, and it would be something to look forward to. And then same with even the Jolly Roger flag for playing ranked, and now that's been kind of replaced with just Steel. I think Steel's just kind of taken away a lot of the long-term grind, or long-term, I guess, work or longevity for those game modes. And really, I feel like, and there's the Kraken, I feel like Ranked Sprint could easily be something. I hope they even take this kind of format to clan battles. I feel like clan battle sprint would be a great success and could be a lot of fun. Imagine if there was only one. Now I know this is going to be for the competitive players, but for the social clans, maybe if it was just 5v5 and just kind of fun. You go out there and you play, and instead of the 3 tiers per league, there's only the 1 tier, and then you kind of go out there and you can earn a little bit of steel for that. I think this game mode just has so much potential, and I would really love to see your guys' feedback on this. First of all, what do you think of Ranked Sprint? Do you like it compared to ranked battles? Which rewards would you guys like to see, and what do you guys think about this kind of prestige league? You know, obviously capping it per season and then going out there and just having some fun. You know, if you want to keep playing it, you can. If not, you just get in there and get your coal, have some fun there. But I think this is something cool that they could definitely do. Maybe make it a monthly thing, maybe make it a bi-monthly thing, and could be really successful and something to kind of look forward to. You know, while you're doing other things, you could look forward to you know, a ranked sprint month or something like that. You know, there's plenty of things you could definitely have and offer as rewards, and things that you wouldn't even need, like you know, just ships that are already available that were only maybe available for a certain time, like as I say, like the Massachusetts Black and the Tirpitz Black. Offer permanent camos that really aren't available anymore, or just offer just resources and other things. People need free XP. People need Elite Commander XP. There's tons of stuff you could get in this game. Offer just premium time. There's all kinds of things. I think this game is trying to do too much with offering stuff instead of just making fun game modes. And I think they have a gold mine here. This is something that I look forward to every season. I know a lot of the community that I have looks forward to Ranked Sprint. We even make some competitions with it, and it's something that I think a lot of people look forward to, and I think Wargaming needs to kind of realize that. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you guys think of my idea as well as Ranked Sprint. I'd love to see what you guys think. And there's a nice little game in the Farragut, 7v7, and we snag 6 kills. Not too bad. A bunch of damage. This thing is still so good, and I had a lot of fun playing all the ships so far this season. But look at that base XP in a Ranked Sprint game, almost just over a 2,800 base XP game. No big deal, just doing what we can and helping everyone get their cool stars. I know a couple people from this game actually came into the chat. We stream all these live on twitch.tv and said, hey, thanks for the star on that one. So not too shabby. I'll take a 2,800 base XP. But yes, I'm very interested in what you guys think about my idea. Would love some feedback. And anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.